Let's talk about what is it? The Riyadh Comedy Festival? You guys
What
hear
is
about
that?
that? You have not heard about that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I think it's a Saudi government, and I'm going to get all sorts of things wrong, okay? The Saudi government hosted what they billed as the world's largest comedy festival this
Uh,
past weekend, I think it was, or it just
is
happened.
this where Theo Von bombed?
I don't know if he bombed there, but the controversy is this: a bunch of big comedians criticized their brethren for going to this thing.
Why?
Because okay, so this is being put on by okay, so Quentin, look it up really quick. Let's make sure. I think it was in Saudi Arabia. I think, and all the artists, all the comedians who went to go be in this thing had to sign contracts saying that they could not say anything bad about the Saudi government and its people
You
and the
can't say
country.
nothing bad about the Saudi government. You done
Okay,
lost your mind.
so they had to sign a bunch of forms agreeing to not say certain things,
You
right?
can you can you can do what you want to do with Trump in America, but you're not coming
Yeah,
over
you can
here
say
and
anything
talking
you want
about
about
us.
anybody else. You can't come after us, right?
Yeah,
That
don't
that
be
was
coming over here talking about us. You
yeah
lost
that
your
was
mind.
a thing, right? And
Mhm.
so thing is that a bunch of people are basically saying that anything that the Saudi government puts on is an attempt to to whitewash themselves. I mean, basically, it's they're saying that it's a totalitarian regime that kills its dissidents, right? And so
So
people, a lot of comedians like Mark. Okay, so Mark Maron, see a comedian who wasn't invited can stick to their principles and not go because they weren't invited. Period.
you
Right.
wasn't invited
So
anyway.
Mark Maron can. I mean, like it's easy for him to stick to his principles, right? But here's who went. Okay, the ones that I know. Okay, the big ones. You had Bill Burr go there. You had
Okay.
Dave Chappelle go there.
Wow.
Chris Rock went.
Okay.
Right. So a lot of comedians here are saying that, and there were people who turned it down. Right.
Okay.
There were so because the event was put on at the behest of the Saudi government. It's the
Okay.
same. It's the same people who are complaining about that new golf league. You guys hear about that new golf league that the Middle Easterns own?
They buying everything. They're buying soccer leagues.
Yeah,
They trying to buy the WWE. They're
yeah.
buying all this shit.
They created a new golf league to compete with the PGA,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think it was what's that dude Ben something. His logo is a shark. He's a pro golfer.
Oh.
I forget his name now. He's quite famous, Australian, I think. He joined
Mhm.
it, right? And the thing is that they're basically saying that this is a government that oppresses and kills its people, right?
Okay, it does. We
And
know that.
yeah, we know that. Um, but Pete Davidson, I guess, who was part of the thing, put it this way.
Uh,
Pete Davidson said, "What did he say?" He says, "Okay, you gave me your routing numbers, and then you checked out your balance, and you said, oh, okay, I'm doing this."
yeah.
The payout was big enough that Pete Davidson says, "Screw it, I'm
He
doing
doesn't have
this."
to work on SNL for the rest of his
Yeah.
life with the money he just made.
I don't know if it's that big, but it was big enough, right?
But it like they pay big money. They
They
got
pay big
oil
money.
money.
Yeah, the same way that the people criticize any entertainers who perform there,
Yeah.
right?
Beyonce performed there.
Yep. I remember she went there. Like Imagine
F1
Drag,
F1 racing goes
dude.
there.
Imagine Dragons got tons of flack for performing there,
Okay, and
right?
guess what? So what?
Yeah.
They're like respect their culture. Those are Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of the day, they're um secular Muslims because they don't follow all the rules, but they are still Muslims.
Well, but what? Okay, so what the backlash is about isn't about that they can't, not that they couldn't say anything about the country itself,
Uh-huh.
but that they are supporting that government is the claim of many comedians here. So, Quinn, did you bring anything up about this yet?
Yeah, I got a whole lot, but I'm
What
looking for the backlash.
what country is it?
What country is it?
It's Saudi
They're not
Arabia,
about
right?
to. They ain't about to put no backlash up there. They're
Saudi
gonna wipe
Arabia.
all that from the internet.
Okay. No, there's a lot online right now. There's a lot of well, the backlash is coming from comedians. Um, Who's
Comedians are gonna hate regardless.
who's the guy who said no to going? Does it show up there, Quinn?
There's quite a few that said no to going.
And who, because they were actually invited.
Who?
There's so okay. So
Kevin Hart said no to going.
No, Kevin Hart went.
Oh, he was
Kevin
invited.
yeah, Kevin ain't
went.
turning down no. Turning down
So
no
the
oil
one,
money.
say some of the ones that said no to going, the ones whose acts are primarily political.
Yep.
Okay, the ones whose acts are primarily political, and who have large, younger, left-oriented audiences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the more
and that's smart for you not to go on. You know your audience.
The conservative ones, I mean, like the ones who are
Chappelle, Burr,
conservative or middle of the road, really don't care, right?
Yep, I'm about to go get a check.
Yeah, those guys have. I mean, they have their careers mostly behind them now, right? Their audiences are getting more niche, and honestly, a lot of those older guys aren't as funny as they used to be.
Yeah.
You know, their comedy is not laugh out loud funny. It's more thinking funny.
Yeah, because they old.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that, but it's just true. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's more like distilled wisdom than it is comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, shit.
I mean, we talked about this a while ago. Like Chappelle is not the same Chappelle show. Netflix Chappelle is two different
things, two different people. I mean,
yeah, and like, you're not going to ever get Chappelle ever again.
Yeah,
we got it. We should just enjoy it.
We will never ever see the likes of Wu-Tang Financial cross our screens.
Never ever again. We will never see him dress up as Rick James ever again.
We
seen him dress up as the pimp, and I was surprised he did that. You know what I'm saying? When they went and they popped the balloon on SNL, that was hilarious.
Got to give people what they want, a little bit at least, right?
Got to give us a little bit, and that was
just a taste.
No more Tyrone Biggums.
Tyrone Biggums, I think he's in the rearview mirror for Chappelle now, but
oh yeah, he definitely in the rearview mirror. He's not about to do that no more.
Yeah, that would have been awesome though. I mean, there's certain characters like when he was Little John. Oh my God, Little John going to doc.
Man, I still remember he made Lil Jon was already big in the hip hop community, but he made him a freaking superstar. Dude, and he wasn't even nothing that people even thought about like that. And he had a platinum album. We wasn't thinking about him like
Little
that.
John was in it. Was in the skit. That was the craziest thing. I love that.
They were talking on the phone together.
Talking on the phone, and all they just
what?
It was like our generation's version of Who's on First. Are you guys familiar with the Who's on First skit?
Yeah.
No.
It wasn't that good. The Who's on First skit was Abbott and Costello, and the whole thing is it's a play. Okay, who's on for? Okay, so the player on first is named Who.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole gag. Is who's on first, it's also the answer. It's a question and an answer, right?
Oh, who's on first?
Who's on first? That's the whole gag. It's a whole shtick, right? So they go back and forth with the thing, just like watching Dave Chappelle and Lil Jon doing the what? And that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what was on second? I don't know. Was on third.
Actually, my favorite Chappelle thing. I don't know if you remember this one. Do you remember the one where who is he there with? It's him, and why it cracks him up so badly is you could never do this today, right? Because it's him and some other guy, and they're on something like Sesame Street, and there's a bunch of child actors there. We're talking like kids.
Yeah.
And
that was a dope one. That was a dope one.
No. It's about STDs.
Oh,
yeah, the STD one.
The STD one, and his buddy's a puppet, right? His buddy's a puppet, not wearing a shirt. The puppet's not wearing a shirt, and he's taking his friend to a clinic because he has to get checked for STDs. And the kids are asking, "What's an STD?" And he tells them, "Oh, it's a venereal disease. You get blah 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 blah." How'd you get it? The puppet looks at him and goes, "Fucking."
Yeah. He actually showed his penis.
He showed his penis. He pulls his pants and he shows his penis.
And I was like, ugh.
And then the kid's like, ugh. And dude, what's crazy is there are a bunch of the little kids.
They had child actors in that.
That's what cracked me up so bad. It would not have, I mean, it's funny, but it would not have been half as funny if those little kids were puppets too. If the little kids were Muppets.
It had to be Sesame Street. You had to have real kids.
Dude, if those little kids were puppets, it wouldn't have been half as funny because these were real kids. I mean, like some of them are really, really young.
It was real kids, but you know, you're not. They didn't show the kids the puppet's penis.
I'm not sure if they did or not, but all I know is the kids are interacting with the whole thing. I mean, like there's a wide shot, and you know, what was it? Who comes out? I think gonorrhea comes out. So there's a little gonorrhea guy. He comes and singing about himself, and then chlamydia comes out, and then herpes comes out with this big old sore, and the crabs are actually like little crabs with.
Yeah. And he had a couple. Quentin was right. He actually had a couple Sesame Street style.
He did.
Because he had one where I think it was like, it wasn't the Grouch, but it was like something that lived in a trash can.
It was.
I remember the cat was like, "You don't get no pussy." He's like, "Fuck it." He's like, "What you don't understand is I make love to my hand." I beat my meat like it owes me money.
Yeah, dude, it's some kind of version of Oscar the Grouch. It's some dude who lives in a trash can, right?
Yeah. But I still even remember when he made that joke. He like, they always talk bad about Oscar. It was like, you're a grouch, Oscar. You're a grouch. He was like, I fucking live in a trash can. Dude, like, we're not going to get that Chappelle no more. We'll never get that Chappelle
back. I mean, like, you know, and Dave Chappelle might be upset that it's out there for people to see, but I'm enjoying it. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he cares either. Like, I mean, he went to bat and got his money for it. I remember I was like, man, he signed the contract. But I'm still proud of him for going and getting his money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chappelle.
Yeah, and that's what somebody was pointing out is Chappelle's a different Chappelle than he was before. I mean, like, you know, see, now he understands the business of it. And the Saudi government offered him enough money to say, yeah, I'll go, right? Whereas the old Chappelle probably would not have gone. You know, that
probably wouldn't have, no.
The Chappelle that walked away from $50 million because of creative differences.
We definitely would have went to the United Emirates.
He would not have gone to Saudi Arabia to go play this show and sign a contract saying, because I guess the shtick is this, is that all these comedians who build their routines around free speech really shouldn't be going to Saudi Arabia to do a comedy show where their speech is being
impeded. But I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but then again, a lot of these guys, you know, they're not free speech comedians. I mean, like, you know, they really, and also the payday must have been pretty damn good. Like Pete Davidson's version of it was like, you see the zeros.
Yeah. I mean, but this ain't the first time people, I mean, like, I get it. And that's why I'm like, I'm not even going to say nothing bad about the people who said that they're not going to go. But like, this ain't you're not the only people that turned it down. Burna Boy turned down $5 million to go to the UAE because he didn't want to have to stop smoking weed.
There you go.
$5 million. And he was like, no, because I can't smoke weed in your country.
There's actually a couple of comedians who performed at it who are now expressing regret for having performed there. Yeah. I saw two, the names were unfamiliar to me. I guess to make it, so they built it as the largest comedy event ever, right? So I guess they needed enough comedians to call it that.
Yeah.
So there's probably people on the ticket that are not that big. It couldn't have all been, because there's only a limited amount of huge comedians to begin with, right?
Yeah.
If they wanted to fill this bill out, they had to get some, opening acts. And so I think some of the opening acts are expressing regret. Like one of the people who is expressing regret for going is an openly gay female comedian.
Oh yeah, you definitely shouldn't have went.
She probably shouldn't have gone. I mean, like, dude, it's a.
She shouldn't have. I was about to say anybody who was gay shouldn't have went.
Yeah, dude, it's a country that basically your activity is illegal there. I mean, like you're.
Yeah, girl, you probably would have. You probably wouldn't have came back.
Yeah.
If they paid her to come.
I mean, well, okay. So if you're gay and you go to Saudi Arabia, as long as you're not gay in Saudi Arabia, you're okay.
Yeah, as long as you don't do nothing gay in Saudi Arabia.
I mean, they can't arrest you for being gay. They can arrest you for engaging in being gay.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're gay and you go to Saudi Arabia, you do your set, collect your cash, bounce. Right?
Why are you gay?
Right? And then you leave. I mean, like, so, but, honestly, she probably shouldn't have. It's like a Jewish comedian playing a set in Nazi Germany.
It sure looks like a Jewish comedian playing a set in Gaza. That's like a Jewish comedian going to Saudi Arabia. You what?
True,
You
right?
tripping?
Wait a second. I wonder if any Jews did go because there's a bunch of Jewish
Man, you
comedians.
better not be Jewish and went to Saudi Arabia. What the hell?
Who knows?
Man, the people what?
I mean,
Man,
Quentin, you look at the lineup, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a whole list. I don't know all of them.
Of course not, because some of them are opening acts.
Give us some. What names. Is the name of this festival? I gotta look at.
What's it? You got Mo Amer.
Hold on. What's the name of the festival? Quentin? Is it Riyadh?
Riyadh, RIYADH Comedy
Hold on,
Festival.
I'm going to bring it up.
Oh, here. It's the capital.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to bring it up here and put it on screen.
Yeah, she expressed sincere regret because she's a lesbian.
Yeah, see, a lesbian probably should not have gone to that.
He definitely shouldn't have gone to that.
Right, and I can.
It's all right. You got paid. Don't worry about it.
Well, here's the problem. She's not that big, and she probably did not. She did not receive fuck you money. Right. Nope. She did not receive an amount big enough that she'd never have to work again because she's got to work. So, I mean, I'm sure that her fan base is... See, the only people who should not have gone are people whose fan bases are going to get depleted by this. If doing this gig is going to kill your future prospect, you shouldn't go.
It's still going on. Today, Wayne Brady is performing. Jack Whitehall. Mo is performing. Ben Hart. Tom Segura. Joe Coy is there. Sammy Morrell. Hannibal Buress went. Yep. Andrew Schultz should not have went. Ain't he Jewish?
No, okay. The last name Schultz does not guarantee Judaism. Schultz is a German last name. It could be Jewish.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I don't think he is.
Like a Schwartz. Schwartz could be Jewish. But Schwartz could just be ethnic German. Because remember, Schwartz means black in the German language. So
it's been going on since the 25th.
Yeah. It's a big thing. It's been happening. It's ongoing. Dude, there's a lot of big comedians there. Some serious names.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Schultz is big.
Yeah.
I mean, Hannibal Buress, Sammy Morrell, Joe Coy. I don't know who Segura is. Ben Hart.
Tom Segura's big. Tom Segura's big.
Mo is big. I mean, but it's like he ain't funny. We big, though. I told you my friend is on his show.
Yeah, he's mentioned that. Who else we got there? Wait,
you got Chris Tucker, who's big.
Tucker's another one. Wait,
they got Chris Tucker to do comedy.
Must have been a pretty big paycheck.
The big paycheck.
Wait, so who has gone already? Who has gone already?
You got the list of who already performed?
I don't see the whole. I just see the list that's coming up. Hold on, let me see. Saudi calendar.
So who opened? That's the question.
Who opened the thing up?
And of course, they're saving the biggest for last, right?
It looked like Andrew Schultz is the biggest because he liked the last one.
Wait, when did Chappelle go on?
Oh no, I'm trying to find.
Has he already gone? I wonder if the big acts came in the opening night. There's got to be a combination of big and small, being like those. They got opening acts every night.
Yeah. Let's see what's
every night's got to have a headliner.
I mean, tonight's headliner is Wayne Brady in France.
And France, okay. So, these guys know better than to go against their contract, because
Wayne Brady ain't going against nothing.
Yeah.
We getting his paper.
Okay, that on the 27th, you had Dave Chappelle, Aziz Ansari, Chris DiStefano. I don't know him.
Stefano, yeah, I know that guy.
Nimish Patel, Andrew Santio, and Bobby Lee, and Maz Jabrani. That was on the 27th with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, who's on the 28th? It's every night, right?
Till October 9th.
Wow.
Yeah, we ain't. It is. That's a big comedy festival. That's the biggest comedy festival I've ever heard of.
It's the largest comedy festival ever. Oh, dude, is that guy the Machine there? What's the guy's name? Bert Kreischer.
Oh, they had Louis C.K.
I can imagine
Whitney Cummings. They put Mo. Who else is on there? Kevin Hart, Ben Hart, Jim Jeffries went there. Shout out to him. Gabriel Iglesias.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bobby Lee. Russell Peters went. Yeah, he should have went. You already know he going. Um, Sugar Sammy. Who is that? I ain't never heard of him. Ali Sadiq went. Okay. Ari Spears went. Chris Tucker. I think that's it.
Bill Burr.
Yeah, Bill
Bill
Burr.
Burr. Yeah, Bill Burr's on there too.
Oh, Bill Burr definitely should have gone there. I mean, like, that's on brand for
Yeah.
him.
Everybody like Ari Spears and Chris Tucker. I give him that. Like them pulling out Chris Tucker is big. Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross is definitively Jewish.
Mm, he shouldn't.
You remember Jeff? See, if you know Quentin, you know what Jeff Ross is?
Yeah, I see who he is, but his last name is Lifshitz.
What's that?
That's his real last name. His real last name is Lifshitz.
Yeah,
Lifshitz.
he's very Jewish. Jeff Ross is the roast master general.
Oh,
He's,
okay.
he does,
Yeah.
Yeah, he does all the roasts. He's very Jewish. But you know, he's an American comedic Jew, right? No, he's like I guess he's like he's like the modern version of what was the guy's name again? Oh shoot, the ultimate insult comedian from the old days. Bald head. He was Sinatra's time. Oh, it's gonna bother me now. He actually was in a movie with Clint Eastwood and Telly Savalas. He was the first of the I mean, I don't know if he's the first. He was one of the early insult comedians. He's like one of the ultimate roast guys.
The roast master.
Yeah, but Jeff Ross is the new version of him. He's like, you know,
Don Rickles.
What's that?
Don Rickles.
Yep, Jeff Ross is like the new Don Rickles. Okay, but Jeff Ross he's Jewish, and but you know he's one of those guys who's basically he's rationalizing it, saying, "I'm Jewish, but I'm not really Jewish," kind of a thing, right?
But you're Jewish.
He's probably never been to the Holy Land, right? He's like, it's kind of like how many Catholics are. They're just born into it. They don't. He doesn't really have a strong opinion, and he's an insult comic. He really can't. You can't have a thin skin as an insult comic.
Yeah, and let me not make it seem bad that Jewish people are going and going to Saudi Arabia. That's not bad. It's bad for a Muslim to go and perform in Israel. Yeah. That will be like I'll be like, man, you're a traitor.
Yeah. But yeah. So like I guess a lesbian going and appearing like
she's a traitor.
Yeah. Gay person, lesbian. Well, that's the funny part.
You betrayed your kind. That's messed up.
Here's what's crazy. I mean, think about this. Why don't we call lesbians gay? Because they're gay, right?
They are
lesbians
gay.
Are gay women. Why do we have to specifically?
Because they want to make it complicated and they want to have things more defined.
Because, dude, a gay man is there a word for a gay man besides gay?
Gay.
Right. That's it. Right. There's no.
No, he's a homosexual.
No, wait. Females are homosexual. See, there's no word for a gay man. Okay, but there is a word for a gay woman. Because they're all homosexuals, right? Mm-hmm. They're all gay, but gay females are specifically lesbian. How come they get to be special? How come a gay dude doesn't get his own term?
I mean, because gay guys just don't care. They like just being gay.
I don't know. I mean, I
get it. They should fight for their rights.
Dude, in those circles, these names, these terms mean so much.
They mean something,
right? I mean, they're fighting for pronouns. Dude,
for pronouns.
People who are fighting for pronouns have got to get a more snazzy name than gay. Right? Lesbian has a more definitive ring to it than gay. I mean, like, you know, lesbian sounds, I don't know, classy.
I don't think you need to give him no more ideas, Armand, because it's been a lot. Like, it's been some. I don't even pay attention to it, and I'm telling you, they come out with these names, and I'll be like, man, what's really going on?
Dude, they got to have their own name. I mean, they got to push for that. They gotta have a branding meeting, and they got to figure out what name is good for their brand.
The only one you got left is really derogatory.
Well, no. I mean, like we don't. They don't have to go with an existing thing.
They gotta create something else. They don't try to appropriate a new name, an old name.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, they already have the means.
What's that?
Remember, it's not just LGBT. It's LGBTQIA plus.
Dude, the acronym is getting a bit too crazy, right?
And the flag change.
Lesbian, gay, LGBT, bisexual, right?
Queer.
No, the LGBT. There's a T now.
Transsexual.
Is that trans? No. I don't think they go with the word transsexual. I think it's transgender. Transgender.
Okay.
Transgender.
So lesbian, gay, bisexual,
transgender, queer, LGBTQ, queer, and then
IA.
What's the IA?
I don't know.
You're making up stuff now, right?
You make that up?
No, I'm not making that up. Hold on,
it's hard.
I wasn't making that up. I'll get it for you because you know what?
It's actually hard.
You are right, dude. I didn't even. Okay, it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, and two-spirit people.
Wait, Q is not queer anymore?
Plus.
It's queer.
Wait, Q is queer.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
what's the difference between a queer and a
LGBT? No, it's just two. It's just one, but it's LGBTQIA2S.
Okay, so what's the IA?
The IA is intersex.
Intersex, okay.
Asexual. And two-spirit people.
Wait, where's the questioning part?
I don't know. That's what it says.
I thought you said questioning.
That's what it says.
Where's
queer
that?
Or questioning?
Queer or questioning.
Mm-hmm.
So the Q can be two things.
Asexual is a part of it too.
Wait, but isn't asexual people who just don't have sex?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what the whole LGBTQIA2.
Wait, but the whole A thing is somebody just said that's a sideline person. That's like I'm taking myself out of the equation.
No, they got LGBT.
That's what Raymond got. Got that extra 2+. That 2S+. That's where all that comes from. I never heard of that until Raymond brought it up.
I realize, Armand, these are oppressed people. Asexual people are oppressed.
Dude, asexual people just don't have. I mean, like, there's no oppression there.
They're oppressed, though. People think they're freaking weird.
Wait. Dude, okay. So we're talking. So asexual is people who just don't engage in sexual activity, right? So technically, a priest is asexual. A Catholic priest.
Yeah.
A Catholic priest is
and he asexual. Can go join the alliance.
Right. So
this female priest that's probably asexual.
So wait, hold on. Okay, maybe it's not. A celibate man can be straight. Because
he dates women, but he just don't have sex.
He doesn't have date. No, okay, so a Catholic priest is not supposed to date women either. A Catholic priest is supposed to be a straight man who is celibate.
See,
they don't date anybody.
That's how you know that is not of God. God do not tell you to do nothing like that.
Okay, so
it does not say that in the Bible.
So an asexual person. So what is asexual? So is an asexual person a person who just doesn't experience attraction in any way, shape, or form?
Doesn't like sex.
The way this says it describes people who experience little or no sexual attraction to others.
Yeah. You never seen BoJack Horseman?
I have not actually. Wait, so they have no, but do asexual people engage in self-satisfaction? See, they don't experience attraction to others, right? They have to specifically say to others, right? They could just say they have no sexual attraction or drive, period, right?
Yeah.
But they said to others. So do they actually is like, you know, do they take the dog with what are these acronyms? Do they flog the dolphin? Do they
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, the show, like, you know, there was this big controversy, right, this week about them was it promoting a transgender character on Netflix, and everybody canceled the Netflix.
So which show was that?
I don't know what the name of that show, but BoJack Horseman did the same thing. It promoted an asexual man on the show. His name was Todd, and he had a whole asexual lifestyle. He even dated somebody, and that was a whole big thing in the show because the girl wanted to have sex and he did not want to have sex, and he was like, "I'm asexual. I don't do that."
He didn't date somebody. He just had a friend.
It was pretty much his friend, but she took it serious as if they were dating. Yeah, like she introduced him. She introduced him to her parents.
She misconstrued the situation. It's like
no, they were actually dating. He went to meet the parents.
Well, no, but thing is that in any scenario,
he just didn't have sex with her or had a sexual attraction.
Wait, did they have physical? Did they have any sort of? Did they kiss?
No, he never kissed anybody on the show.
They're just friends. He
had 2 girlfriends on the show.
Wait, did he call them girlfriends?
Yeah.
And that's weird. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay, so that's not a big deal because BoJack Horseman's for adults. From what I understand, this controversy about the Netflix controversy is they had a transgender character on a show for kids.